Welcome to the service call, man. We got a drain clean and a minor tank rebuild on a toilet. Alright, so here you see a condensation drain. It's tied into the tailpiece on the sink. And customer was having a backup even when they weren't using it. And that's because their AC was running. So it kept filling up the sink because that blockage is downstream. Here you got an old school ball cock that's failing on top of that fill valve. It just keeps that fill valve constantly running, so we're going to replace that out. Bro, look at that nasty stuff, man. I'm not quite sure exactly what all that is, but it's a combination of condensation sludge and debris from going through the sink. So I'm running a cable just to make sure none of that stuff got pushed down the drain. I'm gonna break it up. Although I think the majority of that clog was right there, what was in the ptrap and the trap on. So I ran paper towels through the tubular just to clean out all the debris and make it smooth again. So I'm going to empty out this tank by holding up the flapper and just draining it down. So I get as much water as I can out of that tank before I replace the fill valve. Now this flapper by Corky has an adjustable float, so you can set the buoyancy to different degrees. I got it set on the highest one, which will allow the most flush to take place once you hit the handle.
You go ahead and turn the water on.
So you can see as the water's starting to fill, it's getting higher than the flush valve, and so it's going to automatically leak. So right there you can adjust the float on the fill valve. And so I'm going to crank it counterclockwise to drop the ball. That way the water level will drop with it. So I flush, I test again, it's still pretty high, and then do a quick flush and see where it sets. And that one does the trick. It's at a good height. I got a towel underneath to check for leaks as I'm running water. I'm going to confirm there's no leaks. And that's the end of the service call, man. Complete.